What's good, collective? Welcome to Midheaven Tarot. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. I hope everybody is having a good day, night, evening, whatever time you are watching this reading. Well, look, I got four cards out here, and I have been sitting with spirit trying to pull on the energy about what's going on here, and this is what I'm getting. Okay, now this message may or may not resonate for anyone, for everyone rather, but you will know if it resonates with you. There is someone who has a collection or has preserved evidence that you have been under some sort of attack from a group of people. Okay, there is someone who has evidence of the fact that you have been unjustly bullied. Okay, um they have evidence of it, they have proof of it. I don't know. They plan to do something with it, but I don't know what yet. We're going to tap into the energies to see what they plan on doing with this evidence that they have. Somebody's been investigating some sort of a bully or a group of bullies that have been either spiritually, physically, or both coming up against you, attacking you, and they have preserved this evidence. Okay. Um, this could be a legal situation, like a actual investigator, a private investigator, a cop, FBI, CIA, I don't know. Or it could just be someone with proof. And they plan to do something with it. Strategy is out here. So we're going to tap in and see a little bit more about what's going on with this, because this is very intriguing. All right. So again, take the message as it resonates, and let's get into it. Clarify saving spirit right out the bat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, expeditiously. Um, yeah. There's some evidence. There's something that someone has kept proof of that nobody knows. That they have kept proof of something. They have kept it a secret. They have kept it a secret. Tell me more about this collection of proof, of evidence, stress. Whatever they have a collection of is stressing them out. Having it and keeping it and holding it. Maybe this is what this when we get to the planning card, the strategy card, we're going to see that they may plan on actually turning this evidence in. This could be cyberbullying. Okay. I don't know. I don't quite know. Fraud, I'm hearing. Oh, wow. Okay. They're under some sort of pressure. They feel pressured. They feel stressed. They may even be losing sleep over this preservation or collection. That they have. Clarify bully. Gift. Okay, so you must be a gifted individual. Maybe you're a high priest, high priestess, you're a divine being. Um, and they bullied you over your gifts. They bullied you because of who you are. They bullied you because of your gifts, your talents, your abundance, your prosperity. Maybe there is some sort of a promotion or something you are up for on your job. So you have people on your job who want to come against you, make false reports against you, things like that, sabotage your work. I don't know what this is. You will know. But this bullying or this attack that you've been under has something to do with something you are gifted to do, something you have been blessed to do. Tell me more. Protest. Yeah, these people are some haters. Oh my God. They don't want you to receive something. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They don't want you to receive something, so they took action to bully you from receiving something. Maybe they're saying that you're inadequate to receive something. Maybe you're inadequate for the promotion. Maybe you're inadequate for the next level in your life. I don't know. But there's something here that you are in position to receive, that they want to make false accusations against you so that you do not receive it. They're protesting. I mean, they might not be out in the street holding picket signs and everything, but whoever is responsible for releasing this to you, they are protesting with that person or those persons that you are not adequate to receive this. But someone has proof of this, they have proof of the lies. Mm, mm. Clarify evidence. Hmm. Evidence. Merit making. Okay, so this is somebody who investigates for a living. Goodness, humanness, morality. This is either a highly moral, a person who has high morals. This is a good individual, somebody who could even be an investigator for a living. This could be what they do for a living. Tell me more. Death. Okay. Oh wow, this is deep. They have evidence that someone they have evidence that someone tried to really, really bring harm to you. I typically do not like to tap into this kind of energy, but when it comes up, I have to. There is evidence that they have collected, physical gratitude spirit, physical evidence that they have collected surrounding someone's death or an attempt on someone's life. Clarify death. Look, we have gold. This looks like an attempt. I don't know. Clarify death. An investment. Okay, so this looks like an attempt, a death, an attempt. This could be on your life. We're gonna get some more cards out here because I'm gonna definitely want to know more about that. This could be on this. This could be some sort of somebody could be dabbling in some magic, spell work, things like that. That someone made an investment. Someone made an investment in your demise, whether that be spiritually, a demise of your gifts, a demise of your power, or an actual physical demise. But this evidence is physical evidence that somebody invested in some sort of harm towards you. Wow. 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 Clarify strategy. Strategy. That's too many. Strategy. Thank you. Origin. Stubbornness. Strategy, origin, and stubbornness. Let me listen. Mm. This is something that's been this is something that's been going on since you came on the scene. This is something that's been going on from your origin, meaning your birth. This has something to do with who you are spiritually. There was something they didn't want you to fulfill. This stubbornness card is giving me that it is giving me that they tried to alter your ability to hear, your intuition. They tried to like scramble your mind, like scramble your mind. Wow. See how she could cover her ears like that, and then you got the little frequency thing in the back of her head? It's giving me like they tried to confuse you. They didn't want you to be able to hear something. Probably divine instruction, divine guidance. They didn't want you to know about the fact that from the origin, from your conception, from your birth, you were destined to be blessed, destined to be prosperous, destined to be successful, destined to awaken. They've known this since you were born. So whatever this may not be lower level kitchen witchery here. All right, this may be some more some of that other shit. Okay, some of that other stuff that be going on in the hierarchy of society with the witches and the warlocks that sit over governmental positions and in positions of power. Let's get another deck. This is crazy. There's evidence though. It's stressing somebody out. It's stressing somebody out. It's stressing somebody out because they know about this. Somebody other than you, because I get the feeling that you have, been able to pick up on this, that you've come under a lot of confusion and illusion. There's been a lot of chaos magic done on you, and you felt this way since a very young child. You know what I mean? But you probably didn't know what it was. But as you begin to awaken and align yourself, you realize like, oh shit, like Houston, we have a fucking problem around this mug, right? What's going on? I want to know about who this is that has information about this, that's stressed out. That's stressed out. Who is this? The world. Clarify. Confinement. Full moon, balance the mind. This, whoever you are that's listening to me, that this resonates with, this is not so much people, this is everybody. This what I mean by everybody. Of course, we all have certain ones that we know love us, rock with us, and everything. But this is who I'm talking to is someone who has been dealing with a certain level of confinement in your spirit, in your mind, in your body. Like you have always felt constricted. So there's not even like this is a hierarchy issue. This is an issue, like I said, with the people who sit in high places and pull particular strings. This is the thing. From the time you were born, based on the alignment of your birth, they knew who you were. And so they've been kind of using the physical world to confine you. Yeah, because this follow the moon, balance the mind. I mean, the moon rules the unconscious, the subconscious. Tell me about this protest and the gift, the bullying. Yo, whoever you are that this is resonating with, you are not here by coincidence. You are not here just because two people decided to have a fun night. You are absolutely here on an assignment. You're bringing some sort of your gifts, and what you are here to do is to bring attention to a higher frequency of wealth. This is not necessarily tangible. I'm about, this is midheaven tarot. So I bounce back and forth between the 3D and the spirit. Okay. We bounce back and forth between the light and the darkness. So in the 3D aspect, there is something you are supposed to receive, that someone around you or in your vicinity, even if you do not know them, they know you. They know of you. So this could be family, this could be someone, but I'm really not, I'm getting, this is a little higher up. There's something that you are supposed to receive. There's some level of wealth that was supposed to naturally, divinely orchestrated to be yours, that they have been keeping you out and shut out of with the bullying that they have been doing within the subconscious realm, utilizing the 3D world to bully and keep you in a state of stress, panic, introversion, keep you shut out of this that's been kept for you. Okay. Okay. This savings card, this introversion, this stress, there is something that is kept, that has been held for you. This is tangible and spiritual, because the physical world is just a reflection, it's just a mirror, right? They've tried to separate you from this through stress, through stressing you out, through pressure, the pressure of the world to confine you in the subconscious, to keep you from being consciously aware of your divine inheritance that is both spiritual and physical. So if you have been thinking, if you're listening to me and you have been thinking that you have been under some sort of a spiritual attack, not just because you've awakened, not just because you're growing spiritually, but you've been dealing with this pretty much your whole life, then this reading is your confirmation that you absolutely have been under a strategic spiritual attack from the time that you were born. It has something to do with your origin. Oh, here we go. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's deep dive. It has something to do with your origin, not just your beginning in the earth, but your origin, where you originate from. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Clarify evidence and merit making, death, and real estate. Your physical presence is okay. Here we go. The star, right? And we got sacred blossom. Mm. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are, greetings. Greetings, divine being. I greet you. Okay. They have some sort of evidence that you are absolutely here on some sort of a mission to bring about some sort of a change to the earth. Now, this took a turn. They have evidence. There's evidence of both the bullying, but the bullying that they've been doing with you is because they have evidence. This ain't no circumspectual, like, I don't know if that's a word, but this ain't no conspiracy theories as it relates to you. You are not one who's just sitting up like a cliche, calling yourself these words, this, high priestess and high priest and oracle this, and or you may call yourself those things, but you are way more than that. There is evidence. The people who have been bullying you have proof. They have proof that you are a divine being in human form to bring change to the earth. You're here to do something. You're here to shift the frequencies. You have the ability, whoever you are, to traverse the universe even right now. You have access to things that most people don't. Clarify sacred blossom. You're growing in this ability to traverse. Because, see, with all of this pressure that you've been under, with all of this constriction and confinement, all the bullying, you've had to reawaken to your ability. You've had to open up and blossom, like, and remember who you are, right? As most of us, we all do. But you specifically had to not only remember who you are, but you had to remember your mission. Mm. Mm-hmm. You had to remember the reason why you chose to come. Because, see, you are a descendant. You have descended, not fallen. You're not here on punishment. You're not here because of karma, like most of us. Okay? You have taken on the embodiment of a human, and you have come to bring some sort of change in the 3D, in the earth, this real estate investment. You've come to invest change. And there is evidence of the physical harm that's been done to you because of who you are and the investment that you are here to make. Now, the people who did this or have been doing this, who tried to keep you from being so stressed and so cut off and so separated from your divine inheritance, now they are stressed. Now they are separated because whatever it is that's supposed to belong to you, they're going to have to get up off of it. They're going to have to get up off of it. Clarify strategy. Mm, 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 mm. Let me show you this. It says enchanted cat, spiritual energy, mystic power, inner magic, divine force, fortune's protection, barriers against darkness. You came in, you came in, you came in, you came in with your crown chakra open. You came in with it ready to go, and they did all of this to shut it back down, to cut it off, to turn the switch off. You are also right now receiving a lot of information. You may have the ability to read minds quite easily, to predict things. This is giving me high priestess energy, this strategy. Clarify origin, please. Yeah, you may be from the crown. You are from the frequency. You're from the dimension of the crown. And I hope that makes sense to somebody. But you're from light, but like you're from the crown. That's a dimension. With this origin and the cycle continues, this is giving, look at the skull, yo. I'm telling you, you're from the dimension, you're from a higher dimension. And this is something that you may have been doing from time to time, lifetime, every so often, coming and bringing change and then leaving, and coming and bringing change and then leaving. Man, clarify stubbornness, anger, and chaos. Yep, I told you. They tried to scatter. They tried to scatter your mind. They tried to keep you in anger and chaos, heartbreak. You could also be hearing a lot of frequency shifts. Like you're having a lot of in your ears, you're hearing a lot of frequency shifts. Huh. Give me one more on that. Maybe also that you've tried to share with a lot of people, but people have not wanted to hear you, right? Like you are also turning a deaf ear to a lot of things that trigger you or anger you or cause you chaos. Like you're plugging up your ears to anything that doesn't vibrate higher. Can't make this up. Pity the fools who mock the queen's grace. Look, you are turning a deaf ear to all of this noise of your past, the noise of these people who have been spiritually sending frequency shifts to you. Gratitude, spirit. They've been trying to shift your frequency through the work that they've been doing to stress you at the subconscious level. Mm. Clarify blessing, light and dark, secrets, ways of change, silent shadows. Give me one more. What does that say? Okay. Yeah. This is telling me that you have managed to come out of the darkness into your light, back into your light that you was always in, always supposed to be in. You've been going through a great change that's going to bring a blessing towards you. The change is the blessing, I'm hearing Spirit say. The change is the blessing. But there's going to be a physical blessing that is going to mirror to you that you have indeed accomplished this, even though you already know it. But the physical world is but a mirror. So if you've already accomplished it, something in your physical world is about to come to light. Your wealth, your inheritance, your grace, your prosperity, your success. People are going to know that you are like blessed. You are chosen. And in this reading, I am not using that word lightly because you are not only chosen by the divine, but you chose. You have been making the decision to show up in the earth, take on body and bring in and make an investment of change and transformation. And so they have decided, because they knew who you were, that they were going to try to harm you, try to stress you, try to keep you out and locked out of this level that you have just entered into. And this also could be a reading that is a prediction, meaning you are still going through feeling a bit confined in the world. You're still going through doing a lot of healing within. You are still trying to separate yourself from stressors, from triggers, from trauma, from drama. You know that you've been bullied because of your gifts. Hmm. So this is either something you've already accomplished, this balance, or this is something you're accomplishing. But at any rate, it will be accomplished. Okay? Tell me about these people who tried to bully the collective. That is not the deck I want. I thought it was. Let's look a little deeper with some tarot. Something is about to manifest for you. Something is manifesting, has manifested, preparing to show up for you. Clarify the stress. What has been the stressors? Yeah, you've been, yep. See, look. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. I usually don't take this many, but I'm gonna take them. We got the Five of Wands. So there's been a fight. There's been a fight that you have been in. Absolutely. I mean, there have been a group of peoples who decided to either compete with you for something or just outright attack you. Conflict. Seven of Wands. This is giving me that they tried to keep you out of balance. They tried to keep you out of harmony. Self-mastery, I'm hearing. Like they tried to keep you out of self-mastery. This is absolutely giving some sort of occult cult shit. Three of Wands. So this is somebody these are people at a distance from you. Reverse Strength. They're at a distance from you trying to keep you weak, in a weakened state. Sheesh. Well, that don't seem to be working out for them. I mean, you just some people you just hey, I don't know, maybe it was working for them in the past, but it ain't working this lifetime. This lifetime, it ain't working. What is this protest? What are they protesting? Because it seems like they don't want you to receive something. Ten of Pentacles. I told you. There's a legacy here that's supposed to be yours. There's an inheritance here that's supposed to be yours. Give me more. King of Swords, they didn't want you to know about it. They don't want you to know about it. They don't want you to tap into your divine power, to your power, to your ability to manifest and call it, to your wisdom that's allotted to you. Six of Swords in reverse. Yep, they wanted you stuck. They wanted you locked out of this Ten of Pentacles. That's crazy. Clarify the evidence. Merit making death. Real estate investment. Back out again. Back out again. Queen of Swords. Yeah. So, yeah, you have manifested in this dimension to bring clarity about something. To bring clarity about something. And maybe to even establish a new order or a new level of thinking, a higher level of thinking. The Emperor. In the physical, in the body, in the masculine energy, which is the physical body. So you have absolutely brought and manifested harmony between your divine femininity and your divine masculinity. I don't know who you are, who this is resonating for, but if this resonates with you, please leave a comment in the comments. Let us know that this resonates with you. You manifested into this third dimension for a particular purpose, a very specific purpose. Strategy, origin, reverse King of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. I'm getting like someone really, 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 they were trying to shut off your heart chakra. Now you operate in the crown. Your crown is on. Let's put it like that. And they were trying to shut off your heart chakra because the heart chakra is where the divine feminine power is. And the divine feminine is the leader. She gives the instructions and sets the course and the path. Without her, you're just kind of fumbling around, not knowing which way to go in your physical body. So meaning your path in the earth as a physical being, as a human. They were trying to close off your heart chakra. Tell me more. Yeah, through inner turmoil, inner chaos. Yeah, yeah. Through inner turmoil and inner chaos and keeping your divine feminine within confined, keeping her confined. That's what they were attempting to do. And if it was working, it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. Because I got a feeling that you have learned how to shut off the noise. Clarify blessing and stubbornness, please. Shut off the noise. Go and heal. This is healing. This is a healing frequency between the divine feminine and divine masculine. All right. So you have learned how to shut off the noise and heal these two aspects of yourself, which is the blessing. And it's going to bring forth a blessing. It's going to bring you back into a certain level. Because this is really giving me heavily that you are an individual who's been under unusual spiritual attack. It's not the regular run of the mill shit. This is unusual. Clarify light and darkness are coming to light. Four of Cups. Mm. So whoever these people are, they are having to accept the fact that they failed, accept the fact that this is no longer going to work. Whatever they've been doing, it's no longer going to work because you've stepped into your divinity. You've stepped into your divinity. You went into the darkness and you retrieved the light. Whatever they have been doing, all of that foolishness, they have to accept that it's no longer going to work. Okay. And the fact that it no longer works, you are fully aware of that as well, that it no longer works. Clarify pity the fool. Reverse sun. Give me one more. That would be upright in my way. Six of Cups. Yo, they tried to hide. They also they tried to hide your past lives from you. That you're royalty. You literal spiritual royalty in the embodiment of physical flesh. Yeah, they tried to disconnect you from knowing who you are, who you've been, who you're going to be. And they've been doing this from since a child. They tried to hide you in plain sight. They tried to tuck you away in plain sight. And they've been doing this since you were little. They've been sending you these frequency attacks against your crown since you were young. Mm. Give me some advice for the collective. Whoever you are, first off, gratitude for being here. Appreciate you very much so. Everything that you've gone through is not in vain. All right. You're helping people without even knowing who these are, who these people are. You're helping the collective that wants to heal just by you just your frequency being here. Give me some advice for this divine individual. Reach out. You've isolated yourself and you're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out to ask for support at this time. If you have individuals that you trust who've shown you some form of compassion, you can reach out to them. This is also giving me reach out to your spirit team, even the more lean into, go out into the world. If you've been in a slight hermit mode, compassion, you've been asked to be kinder to yourself. Be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Be a loving comforter. So don't beat up on yourself. You are coming into the awareness of knowing who you are. You have learned how to be compassionate to yourself. Everything that they have thrown at you and that they've did and that they have attacked your crown with to keep you from being the intuitive divine being that you are and vibrating at the level that you were sent here to vibrate at, you have alchemized that through compassion. And because you have done that, you are about to step into a fresh start, a new beginning. Your spirit team is asking you to embrace the frequency of new, new, new experiences, new people around you, new gifts, new talents, new downloads. What did I just say? Discovery. New. Discover that which is new. Because I've said this before in some of my readings, when you go through this kind of spiritual warfare, after you have won the war, the battle, you can be left with a type of PTSD that most people don't talk about, which is a spiritual PTSD. And it can be very hard to take off your war clothes, put down your sword, put down your sheath. It can be very hard to take off your armor because you always feel like you are on guard. And it's not saying that you don't continue to do the things that you do, the grounding, the meditation, the singing bowls, the burning of the incense, the things to just keep your spirits up. But they are asking you to shift into a new frequency because you're about to step into a fresh new beginning. And you're going to discover some things now because the attacks, the tools, the weapons that they were waging war against you with, they no longer work, and they don't have any other weapons to try to wage any more war against you. Like, you have stepped back into the frequency that you came into this dimension with, and now you are going to really begin to see exactly who you have always been. Who you have always been. Mm. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna get you some state experience, some state energies out here. And you could live in one of these states, or the people who have been trying to work against you, come against you, could be from these states. This is giving me they all over. Like this is not like lower level shit here. Okay. Oh, just these, however these states resonate with you, you'll know better than me. Just get you some state energy. And I don't like that I did that. Hold up. Some of them got turned around the wrong way. Okay. 1812. Mm. All right. State energies, please, Spirit. We have Arizona, Rhode Island. Okay. We have Colorado. Now, you could be from these states. You could have been born in these states. You could live in these states right now. And as well, these states could be the origin where some of your adversaries are at or coming from. District of Columbia. Can't make that up. Shit! Can't make that up. We all know what's up in DC, don't we? Ooh, wow. I would end it right there, man. I think that sums it up, bro. I think that sums it up. Okay. Well, that was spot on. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Please take a moment to hit the like button, leave a comment. Turn on your notification bell after you subscribe. Okay? Love to have you over here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Love you. Peace, family.